Hi everyone, this is Renee from Paramount Solutions in Orlando, Florida. We are a small privately owned psychic service. We book psychic readings by phone. We have excellent readers who work with us, and we love to help people. So if you would like a reading, please call us at 1-800-966-2294. Today I wanted to talk all about clairvoyant abilities and how to use your clairvoyance, how to develop your clairvoyant psychic abilities, just how to become more psychic in general, especially with the visual aspect of clairvoyant abilities. We actually do specifically specialize in clairvoyant psychic readings. We find that those are very accurate readings to have by phone. And it's really an ideal way for a phone reading because the clairvoyant readers see visually bits and pieces from your past, present, and future and describe it to you. It's a very visual and descriptive reading. A lot of people get a lot of really good information out of it. We wanted to talk about your psychic abilities, and when you start recognizing different psychic types of psychic abilities, clairvoyance is one of those that comes along usually a little bit further into your journey. Usually people start noticing that they're intuitive and or having feelings towards psychic abilities first, and then they develop into different types of psychic readers. For instance, somebody might be having spirits around them, or somebody might be hearing things. Those things can all be just different types of psychic abilities. Now, there are many readers who are very highly evolved that can do many of these different type of psychic abilities. Clairvoyant psychic mediums, some clairaudient psychics along with clairvoyance, some people who use spirit guides. It just kind of depends on what type of reader it is and how far evolved they are. But we do know that clairvoyant psychic abilities are one of the ways that you're more on a higher level with your abilities. Clairvoyant psychic readers do envision past, present, and future situations. They're often realize that they are clairvoyant sometimes after like a major life event, a loss of a loved one or a birth of a child. They also might start noticing their gift through dreams, daydreams, and meditation. They also might have noticed some other, inklings towards clairvoyance and towards intuition in general before that, but then it will become more developed as they go on into a spiritual journey. All clairvoyants pick up on energy a little bit different. It's a very personal journey. It's very unique to each psychic reader and each clairvoyant psychic reader. The journey to becoming clairvoyant is very individual, and it's a lifelong journey. There are no two clairvoyants that are going to see things the same. And this is why two clairvoyant readers can describe the same situation completely different. So that is definitely one of the things that you can think of when you're getting readings from different readers, is that some of the readers will actually describe the exact same situation in a different way. Being able to communicate what you are seeing is one of the biggest part of this gift, because it's you can definitely have it in your mind's eye, but being able to translate it for a client is going to be very, very important in how to become clairvoyant, how to become an excellent reader. The symbols are important for all psychic readers. Psychic symbols, learning to decode those symbols and what they mean is very important in translating psychic messages. And then the clairvoyant readers also usually use their natural intuition in order to further their visions. You can work on this by becoming more spiritual, and taking better care of yourself, getting away from all negativity, and then trying to take some time for yourself. Wanted to go on a little bit more about how, some common traits of a person who is naturally clairvoyant. We're looking for people who are, or you'd be looking for these traits. We're looking for a creative type person. You're somebody who's a feeling person, more than somebody who is, more kind of drawn on the line of this can or cannot exist. You're somebody who's going to be able to be creative using your imagination. That sort of person usually has a little bit better or an easier way of becoming clairvoyant than somebody who does not. Usually clairvoyant people are visual type learners. So maybe when you were growing up, it was a visual. You would see, you would be able to study, but you would be able to study better if there was a picture there, or if something, it was visual for you. A lot of times, like in books, I know that when I was a kid, I used to always like books that had pictures in them. But I mean, it's just definitely having the pictures being a visual learner in order to help you translate a situation in your mind will actually help and be a simple way of knowing that there is a little bit of clairvoyance ability there. Clairvoyants, along with many other types of psychic readers, they have very, very vivid and visual dreams. Their dreams are in color. They definitely have feelings in these dreams. They have insight in their dreams. A lot of clairvoyant readers, they definitely want to translate these and they want to figure these dreams out. There's a draw towards your dreams a lot when you're somebody that could be naturally clairvoyant. Also, clairvoyant people, they are daydreamers. They're the people who get kind of staring off into space. I think of Luna Lovegood from Harry Potter. She's just my mind's eye of a child that is a clairvoyant, because she's just very dreamy in how her state is and just who she is as a person. When you're enhancing your clairvoyant abilities, which is just a little bit further on the line, we do want you to practice visualization. You will be, let's say you're going to be going to a party, or you're going to be going to the store. You're going to just imagine how that's going to look, how it's going to feel, how things are going to smell. You want to have as many different things going on in your mind as far as in order to try to feel what's going to be happening at whatever location you're going to. So practicing visualization, maybe you're going to be looking for certain colors. Maybe you're looking for certain objects. It could be, could be something symbolic for you, maybe a crow or maybe a flower, a certain type of flower. Practicing visualization and then seeing if those things are there when you're there. That's going to be a really good way to start working on your clairvoyant psychic abilities. We do recommend anybody working on their clairvoyant psychic abilities to meditate and to get in tune with yourself. There has to be a certain amount of confidence and a certain core belief in yourself in order to be a really good clairvoyant reader. Actually, probably any kind of really good reader has to have kind of that, that core belief that they are right and that is the way it is going. So being able to be in tune with yourself, meditate, and be confident in yourself is very, very important. And along with that, we also encourage you to learn to ignore the naysayers, because there are a lot of people that will say that in this industry, or just to psychics in general, it's not possible, this is not real, there's not scientifically proven. And, that's fine. We don't ever try to change anybody's mind on that. That's not our business. We don't have any issue on that. But being able to, in your core belief, know that this is happening and that there is a way for this to happen is very important. We do encourage people to play clairvoyant games with themselves. There's just different games that you can play. The first one that I always think of is the game Memory from when you were a kid, the one with all the different cards. I think that the memory game had probably, depending on how hard of a game it was, had up to like 36 cards. But you can actually start with just doing 2 cards and then 4 cards and see if you can possibly guess which card is each one. Being able to visualize in your mind's eye which card is in each place is very important. And you can start really small with just 1 or 2 cards, maybe even know which ones, what the pattern is on the other side of the card, and then to be able to guess that. And you're going to want to keep notes on that to see how accurate you are. We also think that it'd be fun to have a friend set a scene in the house, in their own home, and with random objects, and see if you can possibly get the colors, the shapes, how large the object is, where it is in the house, that sort of thing. That will help you also do a little bit of, to see how close you are to that energy and to try to figure out clairvoyance. It doesn't have to be an exact, like for instance, you don't have to say there's a yellow candle in on a purple blanket or something like that. You don't have to say anything like that. For instance, it could be, I see a yellow plate and it's shiny or it's dirty or it's this or that, and see if you can possibly, it can be stuff like that. So be sure, but you have to do that with somebody who you're pretty close with and energy wise, because their energy is also going to be playing into that. So you definitely want to go to somebody who's maybe your psychic mentor, or maybe somebody who you're really close with just friendship wise, or in your family or something like that. We will be doing a really fun game for our clients next month in September, and we will be giving away free readings for this, and it's going to be for our best clairvoyant guesses, and we will be having something like that coming up on our next flyer. So if you're not a client yet, it's a good time to sign up to be a client. We have excellent new client specials, and you can also have fun with this game and possibly win a free reading, which is always fun. Another thing you can do to enhance your clairvoyant abilities is, of course, to keep a journal to track your accuracy. A journal will actually help you see how your abilities are evolving. You can also learn your psychic symbols by recording dreams and just noticing different themes and seeing how accurate things are for you. You can really put anything in your journal that you want. It could be that I think that crows represent this for me. It could be red roses represent this for me. And then just see if that is the truth. See, test it over time and, always follow through and see if you can really record and understand what your different psychic symbols are. But also to know if you're getting better and better, which is something that is also very encouraging, is when you're journaling, is that you can actually see how your thought processes on the whole entire experience are evolving. And of course, we always recommend recording your dreams. That can happen in your journal. Recording your dreams is very important. A lot of people do get dreams when something's coming up. And it's kind of some of their first moments of psychic abilities kind of coming to surface besides regular intuition. So definitely record your dreams because your dreams are important. We think that they are very important for your psychic abilities and just in your psychologically in general. To record your dreams is very, very interesting. So definitely record your dreams. Another big thing is to study your chakras and work on opening your third eye chakra. In order to, most people get really comfortable with their third eye chakra when they start. I personally, for me, going through and studying yoga really has helped me with all my chakras. So I do recommend yoga, but also to, if you get comfortable with your third eye chakra and visualization, that is going to help your clairvoyant ability tenfold. So to be able to open and to meditate and to live through that center of your forehead, right in between your eyebrows, in order to see your visions is very, very important. You can learn a lot more about that here. I will be doing some stuff on chakras coming up in the future. You can learn to pay close attention to people, which is, being observant and observing others is very important in clairvoyance. It's also very important in other psychic abilities because you're paying attention to their energy. You're paying attention to things going on with them. And so pay really close attention to all of that along with for other people, but then also pay super close attention to things going on in your life and how they affect you and things that are going on. Part of being really good with empathy and really good with clairvoyance and with psychic abilities is being able to observe another person and really be able to open your heart so that you can have them and their energy in your space enough while protecting your space in order to really give a good read on another person. We do recommend getting off electronics at least a couple hours per day. And I'm talking no TV, no YouTube, which is, oh my gosh, no way. No YouTube, no Facebook. Create a little bubble of energy around yourself in order to really, really pay attention and focus on your third eye chakra, to really meditate, to center yourself. We think that this is very, very important in developing psychic abilities, specifically clairvoyant psychic abilities. It gives your mind time to visualize, to imagine things going on. It gives it helps your creativity to help open up all of those thoughts and all of the energy towards more clairvoyance. So if you have any questions about these or any other things going on in the psychic world, we'd love to help. Call us at 1-800-966-2294. I am Renee. I'm one of the head booking agents here. I love to match people with excellent readers. If you are a psychic reader, we would love to help you. If you would like to apply for a job, you can go to our website at thepsychicline.com under Readers Wanted and fill out the applications under there. If you would like to get an excellent reading, call us. We do test all of our readers before they're allowed to join us. They're all clairvoyant. Some of them are clairvoyant psychic mediums. Some of them can use some tarot cards. It just depends on the reader. We also have many that can do spirit guides, chakras, you name it. We love it. So give us a call at 1-800-966-2294. Talk to you soon.